Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. David Price will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Now here's Tulowitzki with the ball hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0. Price gets his sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Josh Donaldson will stand in fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. So he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Chris Young will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
And this takes into account a really terrible stretch of games at home. They won just once on their just completed homestand, so things are definitely not looking up as they kick off this road trip.
This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. Gone! It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. Home run number 66 on the year. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1. Ryan Hennigan will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Hit to short. Tulowitzki takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Travis Shaw will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Travis has got it, and the side is retired. Jose Bautista will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Chris Colabello will stand in, 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Heading out towards shallow right. Castillo is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Michael Saunders will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied at 1. Pablo Sandoval will stride in, and we'll see how they want to approach him here, coming off that 6-hit contest last night. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is under this one. 1 gone. Xander Bogaerts will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Dustin Pedroia will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently 2nd entering play.
Oh man, did he absolutely crush the ball last month. He hit over 400. One of the most dangerous hitters in baseball right now.
Brock Holt will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 full. Devin Travis settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field, and this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead. Price into his motion, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Holt waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 11.
Stepping in, Kevin Pilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hot shot towards the hole. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Settling in now, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to 3rd. There's Sandoval. Throw on to 2nd for the force, and the side is retired. Rusney Castillo will stand in for the first time. Currently 3rd in the American League in home runs.
And he's near the top in runs batted in, so he's having a huge year production-wise so far.
This one's hit deep out to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he has started the home 3rd with the double. Chris Young will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to 3rd with 1 out.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. No one out with a runner at second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Colabello is there for it. 1 out. So striding in, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drilled down the line. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hanigan. The 1-2 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Pilar going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put...
And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. The throw into second, and he is in there. Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Bautista is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner. Edwin Encarnacion is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the count will be full. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Every time he takes a hill, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
Squared that one up just a little late. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Young is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Chris Colabello is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Xander Bogaerts is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Brock Holt will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
To first, reined in. Tulowitzki for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line.
Rusney Castillo strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit hard to short. And that's through. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is into... Chris Young will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Pilar going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Boy, how close was this to getting out of the ballpark? We're going to get another look at it right here, and I don't think it missed by a whole lot. We'll see. It does indeed hit up near the top of the wall. Boy, he would have loved the 3-run homer. I think he's going to settle for that 2-run double.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Stroman comes set. 2-2 on its way. But right at the shortstop for the second out. Now in the box, Ryan Hennigan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Line towards center field. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Michael Saunders heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Devin Travis stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Tony Sanchez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. All even now, 2-2. Price pauses. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Jay Happ is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Travis Shaw stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. There is Travis. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Smoke toward third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Xander Bogaerts will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Runners at the corners here with one guy in the inning. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here, a home run. A 3-run shot by Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 44 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Standing in now, Brock Holt. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting.
Ready now, Rusney Castillo. He singled his last time up. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Tulowitzki. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Center fielder, Chris
Stepping
Young.
in and ready for another shot, Chris Young. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox push across. Kevin Pillar will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound, throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to...
Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Jose Bautista will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Hanley Ramirez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Into the box, Ryan Hennigan. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot there for Ryan Hennigan. And even 30 home runs on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Pablo Sandoval gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 1-1, here it is. Scorch to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Xander Bogaerts digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Dustin Pedroia will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. Around third is Bogaerts heading for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate. Brock Holt will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Pilar. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. 46 now for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this one inning.
Into the box now, Rusney Castillo. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Chris Young. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. So this is right to Tulowitzki at short, and that'll end the inning. But they managed. Chris Colabello will stand in. hard hit ball to second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second base,
Devin Travis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Castillo over to his left. 2 down. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Digging in now, Tony Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But
well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. Roberto Ozuna will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He's well on his way to a nice series now. 3rd hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Oh, this guy's had such a good year at the plate. Driving in runs, hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You kind of expect a ball like this to clear the wall, but instead it's going to be off the wall. And he just cruises into second with another double on the season.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Pablo Sandoval gets a shot here as he'll look to pick up the second run of the inning now from third base. One and one, here it comes. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. High and deep to left center field. Pilar ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. Pilar ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, back-to-back well-hit balls are going to get him a run right here. You've got one runner already at second following the double. And he's just going to switch places with him out there as this ball winds up off the wall. And they're getting some good swings right now as they get him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Here's Pedroia on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Rusney Castillo will go back now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 19-3. Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Looking for his 10th strikeout. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Kevin Pillar will step in. A ground-out victim as last time. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Tommy Lane will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Tommy Lane.
Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is hit high and deep out to left. Holt racing back, still going back, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Josh Donaldson comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. Grounded to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Young moves over, makes the catch, and that'll Blue Jays held in check. Aaron Loup will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Chris Young digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Young will take the turn and head for second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Hanley Ramirez comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Ryan Hennigan steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. In now, Travis Shaw. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Pablo Sandoval digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Saunders comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The shortstop.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Xander Bogaerts. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here it comes on 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Jose Bautista will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Here's the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Michael Saunders strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Devin Travis is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castillo has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Tony Sanchez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think...
Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.